Yes, so good day and welcome once again to Talk Your Talk. This is another video that I have to do. It's important that I do this video because I just did one previously, which I'll be posting both of them today. Thing about it, I just need to do that. Okay, it's important that I do that. Okay, now I will tell you point blank. I don't care if you call me homosexual hater. I don't care whether you do that or not. That's none of my business. You understand? That is your business, not mine. What I will tell you is this, that I realize this homosexual agenda is taking a deep rooted, serious, it's taking a deep rooted position in our community and our system as it is around us. Okay? I realize that. Now, the thing about it is this, that I could remember as a child growing up, all right? As a child growing up, people who call themselves homosexuals, okay, were shunned, right? They were shunned. They, you never make them feel as though they were actually a part of the community. Why? Because we all know that being a homosexual is an abomination. Abomination. Right? We all knows that. No, we have homosexuals now running churches. Well, we know for a fact, most of us who know that the this organization you call Christianity, Christians and stuff like that, they support every wickedness and if it's a fact. So you will find that they will find some way to allow you to accept homosexually, transsexuals, whatever, people who change their sex from boy to girl and stuff like that. Or people who have a breast, take a breast and they still have a penis. That's some freaky shit. Anyway, so these people will support all these things. You understand? So you find that you have homosexuals in top place in the media, you have social medias in the churches, in governments and stuff like that. You know, homosexual running for offices in governments and stuff, and they're not making any bones about it. They're letting people know. You understand? That they are the first homosexual running for office in the US and stuff like that. So they get real bright according to our talk. Right? These people get real bright. These glad men get real bright. Good. Now, currently, they reach the point where they're making demands. So in other words, if I say that, okay, maybe, well, you are homosexual and that is an abomination and fire will burn you for that, that could be considered to be a hate speech. That is how the world go right now, because they're promoting these homosexual things like that. So the world go like this. You could say that is a hate speech and get yourself in trouble. You tell somebody he's a homo, he could consider that he's a hate speech, but he know he's a homo. You understand? You tell him he's a bulla man, you consider that is a hate speech, but he know he's a bulla man. How that could be a hate speech when you tell him what is true? Right? You meet a heterosexual man, you tell him that, he's, hey, boy, you're heterosexual, like that. The thing about it is that that is not a hate speech. So I am thinking, If you tell a man, boy, you taking too much women, boy, that is not a hate speech. But then if you tell a man, boy, you're taking too much, man, that is a hate speech. But then, listen to this. They have it like being homosexual is acceptable. So how, if you tell somebody he's a homo, that become a hate speech? It's because they know deep within themselves that that is an abomination and it is a shameful thing. So when you tell them that in their face, they alone should be saying it. So when you tell them, they feel pain for that. So they want to take you to the cleaners. So you have Kevin Hart. A guy I know he's a comic, but I always respect him. And then he made some jokes. I saw the video sometime. Make some joke. You know, the guys are always making comedy jokes about homosexual, whatever it is. And then they had to force him. They forced him. And these people just had to, they just force that guy to apologize. He was going and do this show, I think, I can't remember, it was a Globe or whatever show anyway. And then because he said that a couple of years ago about the gay community, he can't host that show. He had to step down because so much pressure from homosexuals. So the homosexuals now run things. So when the homosexuals talk, they have the influence over government and organizations. Now that is a nasty way to see how the world going. You understand? I can remember when Bojo Bantan sing his music, Boom Bye Bye in a Batty by Eid. Real people get real stress off of that. And I do believe this time around, they try to actually get at him. Know that they try to get him in prison. Maybe they thought if you get him in prison, he might turn a homo too. And then they go jump up and say, yeah. But they know Bojo is a king. You understand? So these homosexuals calling the shot, right or wrong. So they had Kevin Hart apologizing. And when he did apologize on one homo show, and next homo wanted him to apologize, he said, that is not enough. What the hell do you want more? Kevin Hart wasn't supposed to apologize to these people. He wasn't supposed to apologize to these people for no reason. And I'll tell you that, and I'll tell you again. He was not supposed to apologize to those people, because I will tell you straight, vex if you want, this homosexual shit is a nasty shit. You understand? It is as simple as that. You understand? Nobody on the face of the earth, well, maybe not, there are a lot of people doing that, so excuse that statement. But who would think that playing with shit, somebody shit on the ground, excrement, and you go and play with it and you push your penis in that? That is exactly what you do when you're a homosexual. Simple. That's what you do. Alright? The same shit go for the lesbian too. All of them is homosexuals. So we're not talking about all of them. You understand? And we know, and the people who are homosexuals, they know also that that is an abomination. Come on. Obama come, he gave you free reign to go and marry your man. You understand? If you are a woman and you have a woman, you go and marry your woman. So if a comedian make a joke about that, then how could it be offensive when they already make you part of the community, the wicked community? So how, when somebody say that, if somebody tell somebody they are heterosexual man, you understand? That means you're having sex with women alone. You understand? Then that is not offensive. Why is it when somebody say make a joke about you are being a homosexual or whatever it is, then that being offensive? It's because it is offensive. Because your act of homosexuality, of these homosexual behaviors are offensive. It is offensive because it is not natural. Because the scriptures say you are living in natural use of a man, a natural use of a woman. You understand? And go and work it out with a man. So you, what you supposed to be doing with a woman, you're gonna do it with a man. Eh? So how you call that? That's wickedness. You understand? That is wickedness. So you have to know that. You understand? You're supposed to know that. And I do believe that each and every one of you knows that, who having these nasty affairs. And that is the truth. I don't know why you think that that is good. I don't understand why. You understand? It's simple. I don't understand what would make you think that having sex with another man, a man having sex with a man, is acceptable in the sight of the Most High. I don't know what would make any one of you think that. There are a lot of people who surprise me because, for example, straight up, I didn't even know Don Lemon was a homo. You know, and when I actually get to know he was a homo, I said, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing. Right? It's a weird thing because since as a youth growing up, as a youth man growing up, I used to listen even Elton John music, you know. And then when I reach a certain age now, then I realized, well, whoa, Elton John is a homo. So I, in my view now, thinking that I know this thing, I mean, is abomination straight up. This thing ain't running natural because that is some freaky business, right? So when I listen to his music now, I thinking, well, when I listen to man music, the next thing is man that man singing for. So if you sing a nice love song, it's a man he's singing for, and I don't really caught up with that. So it was hard for me to basically identify with my man music. You understand? Seriously. And that never changes. And I could never ever get flexible in the sense that, you know, accepting things like homosexuality and lesbianism and this kind of thing. I can't do that. You see? Because it is written in stone as far as I'm concerned. This thing is an abomination. So when you step up and you say, this born them who doing this thing, fire burn them, and you give them the fire, you don't apologize for that. What are you going to do? You know, so when Kevin Hart definitely tried this kind of apologize kind of thing to me, you know, I find that is just stupid, you know. That is how I look at it, you know. You don't apologize to these people up and you're scared that you will you may not get a job. That's their business. You don't have to sell your principles and what you believe in and accepting for a work. You understand? That is basically like giving up your soul to the devil. You understand? Giving up your soul to Satan. You don't do that. You know, you don't try to go and justify what you know. You understand? You don't tell them already. And they know. Don't think they don't know. They know they're doing shit. But still, you have to go and apologize and tell them what to make them come to you. You have to stop that. We need men in our community that will stand up to what they believe. You understand? And I know definitely Kevin Hart and them don't support homosexuality. So why gonna apologize to them? You don't do that. You know, I'm not saying that you have to disrespect anybody, but you didn't disrespect anybody. You understand? If people want to take penis in their butt, let it go ahead. Take penis in their butt. That is their butt. That is their business. Fix up. But the point I'm trying to make here is this. That when these people get into you, they doesn't want to let go. You know? And when you stay and you say what you have to say, stand by it. Serious. It's a principle. Stand by it. You understand? Don't want to make them look like make you look like some kind of punk. I sorry, I didn't know that was offensive. Yeah, it's offensive to them because you see, if they don't want no corn in the sun, they won't look for no rain. You understand? It's offensive to them because they know it's an abomination. So if the cap feed them, then they must definitely wait. That is the whole thing. That is the truth. You understand? I could straight up tell you, and I would tell you right now, that if Don Lemon and whosoever and Ellen and all these people and change their ways, fire will burn them. Now you could say what you want and go and try to justify that. Maybe you might even say God is a homosexual just to justify everything. That don't change the price of cocoa. That don't change the truth. The truth is, if you does not change your ways, you will burn. And whether you could say whatever you want, you could read whatever book you want, you could make what kind of argument you want, whatever you want to do, that would not change it. The truth is, if you does not change your ways as a homosexual, you, Mr. Don Lemon, and all your cohorts or your whatever, your colleagues who doing the homosexual things, you and your alien and all of you all who are involved in this homosexuality, if you guys don't change your ways, you all will be burning ball your butt up. Simple, you know. So it doesn't matter. And people out there who giving these people and them fire should not stop. We can't sit back and watch all this wickedness going on and say nothing. You understand? Nothing whatsoever. Who give you the authority to demand apology from straight men? You are a homo. You are a freak. And that's the whole truth about it. Call it a hate speech if you want. That's the truth. If you are a homosexual, that is an abomination. That's the truth. You know, that's the truth. If you're homo, once you're lying in bed with a man the way you're supposed to lie with a woman, that is a freaky, abominable thing to do. And then the Most High will put judgment on you for that. So, what? So we have to know what we're doing. Don't let work or anything else take control of you. You understand? You see, most people think, well, okay, if I say this, I mightn't get a job. If I say this, well, they mightn't hire me here. That's their affairs. Once what you're saying is just, once what you are talking about is truth, who cares about them, what they say? Anybody that would not hire you because you speak the truth is because they are a crook in the first place. And they don't like truth. You understand? And when you shine in your light, you don't put it under a bed or under something. You put it where everybody will see it. So you talk about it. You know, most people will give up their life. You understand? To cover up wickedness. No, you don't do that. It's better you give up your life for speaking the truth. It's as simple as that. So I didn't like when Kevin do so and gonna play apologizing. I kinda lose on you, you know? Serious. I kinda lose on you and stuff. Though I know and understand the system that you people living in and where we are living, where the pressure could be so much. But then you have to pull yourself away from that. You know, as a true soldier, you can't let it have this kind of influence on you. You do what you do. With me, I apologizing and I'm going back. When I getting vexed and I'm going back on the stage and I'm making the same joke. And ask me to apologize again. You want me to apologize? I'm apologizing. And I will make the joke for 1,000,000 times until you're tired. Simple as that. No fun. You know? Buju Banton say boom bye bye in a bati by aid. You understand? Because the truth of the matter is, homosexuals, lesbianism, abortionists, all these kind of people you're heading for destruction. If you don't change your ways, you're going down. You're going down born. And saying you and believing there is an Elohim, you would not change anything. You could convince yourself you don't have no Elohim, no Yahweh, nothing. You could convince yourself about that would not change anything. If you don't change your homosexual ways, you're going to get burnt. And that's the truth. Now, right there. So I am just thinking that, and like I said in the topic, the homo gay mentality these days. That is what they think. They think they have certain amount of rights, so they want to make demands in our society. That is where the world is going. A set of queer men running shit. You understand? But then for the few good men you have out here still, we ain't going down like that. You understand what I'm saying? We have to keep it real, and for the weak men out here now, let's see if we could strengthen them. Come on, make no gay man come and make no demands and thing about you have to apologize for them. What? So next thing Satan will come and say, well, you have to apologize for saying he's a wicked and evil being. What? You have to change that. We must change this thing. You know? Because, watch. They better not get me vexed. I will just say it and say it again for the last time. If you all don't change all the ways, you these homosexual people, all you will burn in hell. Right? Be at peace, be blessed. I'll most definitely see you guys in another video. See ya.